Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We are back with some more exclusive content. We got Manolo Prado in the house. He did an impromptu trip over to the East Coast. So Pierre and Dre basically took our friends shopping, and we're gonna go through what they bought and some of the different stores they visited. So we'll get to see what happened with Manolo's first trip on the circuit. So
Yes, sir.
Right.
I gotta be clear. I didn't know that son of a bitch was in the back seat until they pulled up. And all of a sudden, he popped on out. He
Hold
said,
on. Let me say this. Dre says, yo, oh yeah, we about to go meet Pierre real quick. No clue I would end up. I started in Rhode Island, ended up in Brooklyn, New York.
Facts. Yo, it was a quick trip.
What? What?
"Oh, yeah, but you just got a taste of Andre and Pierre, how we hit the city, man. It's super quick."
Oh, yeah. It was dope. Yeah. Y'all move, I move fast, in and out. Let's go.
Yep.
That's it, man. Well, we saw the way you kind of shop, and it's pretty interesting. So I will say this. We're on Jamaica Ave at one point, and Manolo sees like a clothing store. It's got clothing, shoes, that sort of thing. Yeah, I want to go in there. So he walks in, and I'm like, Andre, you want to go in? He's like, yeah, let's go in. So we go in, and this dude, he does this like little pirouette, and then let's get the fuck out of here. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
That's all I need. I've been shopping so long. I know these stores like the back of my hand. My eye game. What the hell is in here? Let's go. I'm out of here.
Facts,
Time to
some
go.
Matrix shopping shit, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, but let's get into this, right? So we first we met up as we always do in customary fashion in Stamford, Connecticut.
Yes,
So we
sir.
hit the road and we went down to Brooklyn. So about an hour drive from where we were at. And we went out to meet with Rick Bellotti. So Rick Bellotti put us onto a place, and you'll see it in the video, but he put us onto a place called Fulton Hat on Fulton Street in Brooklyn. And I'm going to paint the picture for you, right? So there's a Macy's across the street. It's a really busy area. There's a Macy's across the street. Then you look over and you see a half hat store, half like gold pawn shop type thing.
Jewelry store, yeah.
I was like, what the? I was like, this is an interesting spot. So we head in, and I don't know. I thought it was cool, man. I mean, I didn't even pay attention to the right side of the store. These guys were looking at everything. Matrix was. I was kind of just doing my thing on the hat wall, and these guys are digging in all over the place. But the store was cool. I love to hear, though, Munfu and Manolo, what your take was on the store when we first the area and the store.
Well, the area I'm very familiar with because I visit Brooklyn a lot. So downtown Brooklyn, Fulton Street, I am familiar with. But it's crazy. As many times as I go, I'm never looking for hats. I'm always looking for shoes and clothes and blanks. And when I walked in, well, first, it's crazy. This sucks. It doesn't suck. But when I walked in, a hat caught my eye immediately. It was the orange Toronto Blue Jays tie-dye, but it was like fluorescent orange. And it ended up being a snapback. And I was like, shit, okay, cool. So moving on. But the hat selection in there was dope. I think Pierre found something in there that we ain't seen nowhere.
I
It
know.
was pretty dope.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The jewelry section were selling like jewelry from like when Eddie Murphy was doing movies in the 90s. They had the boomerang. They had boomerang
Facts.
coming to
jewelry
America stuff.
when he was
I didn't even look over there, honestly.
Yeah, when he was living in the penthouse. He had the market. He was banging on Robin Givens. Yeah. They had that kind of jewelry over there.
Okay.
So nobody was paying attention to that. And they had a dope sale table. Like the sale table wasn't whack.
No, it wasn't. It was good. There was some good stuff on there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I'll say, like, the guys in there. So this is what we found out, which was interesting. I'm going to kind of fast forward and then we'll go back to the hats we selected. But the owner of the store, he's like, oh, I know who you are. And he shows me a picture of Andre and I in 1515 Diallo in the Bronx. He's like, you're these guys. I'm like, yeah, that's us. He's like, yeah, that's my cousin that owns 1515 Diallo.
Yep.
So what the? It's a weird.
It was crazy. It was because when I walked in my mind, I was like, yo, it's wild. They got like the same sliding glass doors.
Yes. And they just put those in too,
And then they also had a couple of designs that were so specific to 1515 that I was like, that's odd. I mean, obviously we've seen different hats in different stores, but the specificness of which ones these in particular were, that it was like that was hand selected. So
yeah,
and then we found out that they were related, and it was just dope. Yep.
So when I went in there, you guys didn't pick up any hats over there. You guys were trying to show restraint, right?
Oh,
yeah, slightly.
Yeah. And then as the day wore on, you showed less restraint, especially Manolo. So I went in and I picked up 3 hats. Okay. So first was this Washington Nationals hat.
I wish I would have got that.
Yeah.
With
It's
just the
different.
3D logo.
Yeah, it's just different, man.
You know what I love about that hat, Pierre?
What's that?
The breaks in the breaks that they put between the back shadow. Instead of connecting the white to the red, they put that break in it. Oh man.
It's just like it looks like vintage, kind of like it's like looks old school. I just like the feel of it, man. It's just a good hat. It's got a red under visor. Rick Bellotti looked at me and said, Pierre, you can get something better than that. I'm like, no, I want this hat. I want this hat. But Rick has a specific taste, right? But he was like, yeah, you can do better than that. But I like this, man. This was a cool ass hat. Yeah. Now, my second favorite hat in the store was this one.
Here it goes. This is the one we never. Nope, that ain't.
Not it. I don't know.
This right here, it's just, and this one. So it's funny because someone on social networking said, yeah, I got mine from 1515 Dial. They were trying to like insinuate that this was a stolen design. I said, yeah, this is his cousin.
Family, right? Exactly.
Family can copy each other's designs. Right.
I don't even think they copied. I think he just said, "Hey, cuz, you want this? I'll tag on 50 more for you."
It just came out so nice with that blue, man. They did a great job with this hat, man.
I want that one and the maroon one they have like that. Yeah.
You and I got to go back. They already asked. They already asked.
Dre, we slept on that olive and copper Cubs.
Oh yeah. That was in a different store though, right? Or was that?
Remember the one I said, "Why you got a pink bottom?" And you was like,
"Oh, that's in Sportsworld."
Yeah, because the side.
I have that hat.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Man, that hat's Ford tough.
This was my favorite, man.
There it goes.
Someone broke my heart when you told me they didn't have anything above 5'8".
They didn't, man. But look, this is nice as hell, right?
Man, yeah.
Willie Stargell.
It's so badass, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so simple, but I love it. I had to leave with that hat, man. And dude, again, let's get to the people though before we move on to where we went to in Queens, right? Good dudes, man. You're talking to them, talking hat. They were nice, man. I liked them. I liked them a lot.
Yeah, I think they picked up on the rise on the hat culture rise that's going on right now. I think they picked up. They picking up on it. They see what's going on, and they're understanding how to treat the customers and speak with the locals to get those things moving.
No doubt.
And Leon, they don't have a website. Just to answer your question, Leon.
Yeah,
they don't. One thing I will say is I feel like what I liked about it is that they didn't have too much stuff.
Yeah,
so it kind of made the fact that their selection it was pretty direct, and it
was more focused than some of the other stores, right?
Exactly. So I appreciated that. I definitely I'd be like that sometimes when I go to the first store. I'm kind of hesitant a little bit because I'm like I haven't seen anything else yet, but a couple of those hats were hats that I'd known that I had liked from 1515, so I probably should have just pulled the trigger on it. But in general though, they had a really good selection. It's definitely a dope spot. If you're out in the area, you got to check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit that store again. And it's funny because their Instagram only had 82 followers, and now I think they just started this Instagram like in January. But go give them a follow. Fulton hat, and give it
Fulton caps, right?
I think it's Fulton hat. Yeah, Fulton hats. Yeah, go give them a follow on Instagram. Support. I mean, if you're out in the Brooklyn area, I do think don't quote me on this, but I believe they take phone orders sometimes. So if you see something on the Instagram you really want, I think they do take phone orders, but it's like Zelly or Cash App or something like that. But yeah, that place was great, man. I love the area. It was alive, man. It was certainly a nice, busy area, and those guys did a nice job in there.
Sure.
So then we jumped in to the Traverse. And we also had another guest with us who's not here, Kendrick, which is an associate of Manolo's, a great guy, by the way. I love.
He was going to join, but he left it. He didn't bring his hat. He was going to join in.
I loved him too, man. I loved my time with him too.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
He's a nice ass dude. So then we headed out to Queens, right?
Right.
Jamaica Avenue, which I think is the best place in the world to buy hats because there's just so much to do. It's like It's like
we
a
didn't even
hat.
have to walk 8 feet.
No,
8 feet.
It's like
another hat store.
It's like a hat amusement park. But to paint the picture, right? We went out on Friday, and it was like it was like almost 70 degrees that day.
Yeah,
and it was, dude, that whole street was out of fucking control.
It was thumping for sure.
Food, women, fucking
everything.
Yeah.
So we started in you know what Andre and I find to be our best spot is Sportsworld, right? We found that to be our best spot of late. And again, like no surprise, great customer service. Place was busy as hell, man. Busy as hell.
Yeah.
And watching Manolo, man. I don't know, Manolo, I'd love to hear your take, because you were taking in that wall, man, and it was fun to watch. It's fun to go into a place like that and watch someone who hasn't been there before just kind of take it in. And I was watching Manolo. It's like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah.
It was the first store in BK, it wasn't as big as Sportsworld, right? But what ends up happening is when you go into Sportsworld, I knew this was going to happen. I blame Dre. I blame Monkey. So we walk in, and I saw a hat so hard. I knew if I saw another hat, the first hat I saw, I couldn't put an outfit together in my head. So I was happy. I was cheesing in my brain ear to ear because I didn't have to spend no money. And then I saw a hat that I knew I could match up and I had to have. And I said, oh, it's downhill from here. Let me tell you something, Sportsworld, because I already love their Instagram and their releases. And when you go in the store and you see so much stuff that you just don't see online.
Yeah.
You see so many hats you just don't see. Like, hold on. Like this one. Like,
oh shit, I got
that pink.
So I might as well.
Yes.
I got it too. I had to, man.
This is the hat that got me so excited. Why? The second I saw it,
badass.
Dirty.
Come on, man.
Is
perfect?
Is that material cotton?
Yeah, it's cotton. Yeah, it's cotton.
I love cotton hats, man.
Yeah, this is cotton. I had to have this. And when I said I had to have this and they had my size, I knew it was downhill. And
that's the funny part, though. Wait, is that hat actually your size?
Yeah, that was my size.
Oh, okay, because that was one thing that we learned from this trip was all wear different sizes.
And these guys were correct. They were coaching me. They're like, Pierre, please try on the hat. I was like, oh man,
bro, because Manolo was wearing a 7.5 and shit, and he's a 7 3/4. It was the most absurd thing.
This? What's going on? So I had to try that hat on because I asked for a 3/4 at first, and it fit me like an 8.18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, give me the 5/8. They gave me the 5/8. This is a 5/8. And it still fits a little big.
Yeah.
I said, come on, man. But then I got super excited. This one, hey, I'm sorry, y'all.
This hat is bad. This hat is incredible.
This hat right here that I got, for one, I like it because it didn't have a side page. 2, it was cheaper than the other hats. I don't know. 3, I needed this hat really, really bad for a vintage Mitchell & Ness jersey that I have. But I'm not going to lie to you, Pierre, Mongfu, Leon. When I got home, I was a little upset. I jumped the gun when I was in New York, and that's the Arizona Diamondbacks white. What I love most about it is that I guess it's supposed to match the jersey exactly, and it almost did. My issue was when I got the jersey, I couldn't find the hat. I found the hat on eBay. When I got the hat in, the hat ended up being an off-white. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference.
Yeah, we can see it.
It ended up being an off-white, right? Here's the jersey. So this is the jersey. A very hard jersey to find. Oh man, it's a very hard jersey.
Nice.
You see this A matches this jersey exactly. The right color teal, the right color purple, the gold outline. This hat usually comes with a copper outline, but the jersey has a gold outline. So when I saw this hat, I got a chubby, but then I realized they done put mint in the A instead of the turquoise.
Oh man.
Do you see that?
It's pretty close though.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to get a fabric marker and I'm definitely making that teal happen.
Listen, I'm always amazed. Manolo, in how you kind of your memory with this stuff and how you kind of put colors together, and it's
Appreciate
incredible,
that, man.
man. It's always incredible to kind of listen to you talk about this stuff, man. I always enjoy these conversations because it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy what you have in that mind of yours.
Appreciate it, bro.
It's never just the color; it's the color and the outlines. He'll remember.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Like 4
man.
outlines.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
So to add, Manolo, I actually do remember you did get a hat from the Brooklyn store, and now I remember which one it is. It was that Montreal.
Oh,
right.
Because you remember we were like the lemon pound cake.
Yo,
Yes,
you're
you're right. You're right, Andre.
Yeah,
You're right.
You're right.
yeah.
Oh man,
It's
This
like that
hat's so
brown.
sexy. You're right, because I was almost done with it. And then
Yeah, and then you ended up buying. I went outside while you were finishing up your purchase.
Yep.
Yeah, but the one, you're right, Dre. It had that butter bottom.
Yep.
This one got the blue bottom.
That's a
Go
nice
with
ass
blue on
hat,
the
man.
side.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my, this is Nasterian.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till y'all see what I put together with this. This is so nasty, it's foreign. It's Nasterian.
It's so
You-
good.
you-
man.
You're going
You need a passport for that.
let me tell you, you need a you need a COVID shot, goddamn. I don't know what y'all talking about. You gotta get COVID shot, goddamn. Yeah. Hey, boy.
So I'll show. What'd you get, Andre, over at Sportsworld? You got anything at Sportsworld?
Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I got 2 little gems. All right.
Let's take a look.
Bam, Angel two-tone with the 50th anniversary patch, gray under. Y'all know I like that classic.
Dude, their pins aren't bad looking either, man.
Nah, for sure.
They're not.
Bad.
They're
I
not.
like it. And yo, you know what? The thing about this hat, one, it's fire because, I mean, it's fire. But 2, it's exactly what I was talking about with that Lids two-tone collection.
Yeah,
Bro, you throw a sewn patch.
Yeah,
This is cold-blooded. This hat is so just.
I love bringing Leon on here too because it's like torture. Look at him.
Man, please.
He's
Look at
like,
all that
damn
shit
it.
behind Leon. Man, I'm not falling for that.
Leon don't give a shit what's behind him. He's looking at what's in front of him. He
What's
wants
in front of him?
what's next.
Bro,
Leon, I'm not going for that, bro.
this is
All
my
right.
next one.
the borders will be
Yeah.
open soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be over.
I went with that one too. So you guys, I got the same hat. One of mine was the same as you, Andre, and the other one was the same
Yeah.
as Manolo's.
They had a couple of they had some nasty TB hats in there, man.
Dude, they did.
Nasty Tampa Bay hats.
They did.
Yeah,
Pink.
this is a banger. This was one of these hats
Wait a
that I've been
second.
wanting for a very long
Let
time.
me see. Wait a second. Let me see yours again.
That one looks like a different color almost. His is like a purple or a teal.
All right. So so maybe
beetroot.
I showed the wrong one. This is, that I got the same hat as him.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
blue one and a black one.
I went with black and blue. So I went with that one, and then I went with this one.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I got a few things to match that.
These
I
Tampa Bay hats, man, they're no joke, man.
These
Yeah.
stores are taking notes, man. They
Ain't fucking
think
playing,
some of them
man.
might be watching the show, taking some notes.
Yeah.
It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Man,
I got-
believe that, man. You got to understand this community is not as broad as people think it is. So with this show and what's going on social media, they have no choice but to pay attention because who else they're going to listen to?
Damn straight,
You know
man.
what I mean? Themselves. They can't listen to themselves because they don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So trust me, they're watching and taking notes.
And they're also soaking it in, man. So I'll tell you before we get into Exclusive Fitted, right? Which has 2 locations on Jamaica Ave. Different names to them, but there's 2 Exclusive Fitted locations. Everybody that we talked to took feedback so well.
Yeah,
So-
they did.
Yeah, so you'd be
Because
like,
we didn't
hey,
hold no bars.
no,
We didn't hold
no.
nothing.
No, we're like, listen, I don't like that hat. I do like that hat. And then they would ask why, and we would have a good conversation with them. Dude, I love, gosh, man, there's something about like, just like the grassroots feel of it, man, when they're asking for feedback
Yeah.
and they're taking the feedback and they're genuine about it and their family. Like, I just fucking love it, man. I love
Yeah.
it.
I mean, we're
I love
not the be all end all, but I mean, if they run a store and they're there day to day and they pack a hat that we don't like, but they still sell 400 units, then good for them.
You know
Yeah.
what, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
and not only that, like some of these are black-owned businesses, right? So they're community fucking businesses. Like I hear people knocking them. Like that's where you should be giving a lot of your dollars to. I'm not saying the only place you can buy from
Right.
Lids and Hat Club and stuff, But you better damn well, if you live in Queens, you better walk the fuck over to Jamaica Avenue and you better spend some money there because that's right.
That's a fact.
These are people, bro, that know more about hats than any store you're gonna walk into. Like they're gonna be able to look at your head and tell you, nah, this is gonna fit, this is not gonna fit, this is this type of material. Bro, these aren't young, like 23-year-old.
These are fucking OGs, man.
Yeah, facts. These are people that have been doing this shit for 30, 40, 50 years in this game, like just really out here giving game to people, bro. They've had these hat stores around for a long time. They've been in families and passed down. So
you think about you think about that Brooklyn store. They've been there for
30
years, man.
30. He said 30
goddamn years, man.
30 years. Can you imagine the hats that's touched that wall, man?
I know.
That's amazing to me.
The ups and downs. That's the other thing, bro. Like fashion isn't some easy shit. So it's like, bro, there's so many ups and downs. Like there's so many different trends that come and go that it's hard to maintain.
Oh, they've seen it all, right?
We've had recessions. We've had all of that kind of shit, bro. And these people are still standing. Like that's real community love, bro.
Yeah, and I think that's why we take a lot of time shining a light on these. The vlogs are not just about us going shopping.
Yeah,
it's about shining. It's about shining a light on. I don't want this to sound condescending, but the little guys, because I think they deserve it, man. They're the ones that are like, and you see the difference. All right, if you go into like a big retailer or Lids or something like that, there's not the same level of care and ownership because it's not their fucking business.
Bro.
Facts. It's not their business.
And when we were in the Sportsworld, right? Manolo, and then I'll hand it back off to you. Ash was watching over that store like it meant the world. Like he was hanging on everything that was going on in his store, how people were being treated, what was being sold, who was calling the phone, what online orders were coming. It's a different level of care and effort because it's literally his life.
100%.
Yeah, it's so crazy when we're in the sports world because, I expect people like, okay, let me just go back to what I was going to say. I was going to say, when you said the little guys, we have to understand that the only reason that everything that's going on in the hat community right now started and is because of the little guys. It's not because
of course,
because we have to understand Hat Club 2 was once a little guy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's us that's making these stores bigger and bigger and bigger. So the whole reason we're even doing this show, I mean, all of our pickups were from these little stores. You know what I mean? So we have to respect that. But back to Sportsworld, when I'm there, I'm expecting them to know who you guys are, especially you, Pierre, because you frequent there. I expect them to know who Munfu is because y'all doing the show and they're paying attention to what Cap got going on. But I'm sitting here just minding my own little short ass chubby business. You know what I mean? Looking at hats, trying to spend my moolah. And he says, "Oh yeah, Manolo, I love what you're doing." What the fuck is saying my name? I turn around, it's the owner. He know, "Oh yeah, man, I love your collab." You be like, he's paying attention because I'll pop in and pop out. I'll pop in. I did my collab. I posted a couple of pictures, and boom, I disappeared off the hat scene. I'm still doing my thing with the hats, but I'm just not heavily on social media. So the fact that he's even there to know, oh, okay, he's paying this much attention. Oh, that's Manolo. I know who that is. Mm-hmm. He may not post that, but I know exactly who the hell that is. Mm-hmm. I know what he did. I know his collab.
Yeah, they're connected, man. They're connected. They want to know
everything
because they care, right? 100%. And I think, and as much as we knock some of the, and we're gonna move on to the to exclusive fit in a second, but they care, man. And it's different when it's your business and it's your livelihood, it's your life, And I don't. Listen, I'm all for Hat Club. I love Hat Club. I love Lids. I love those places. But man, I'm gonna give a disproportionate amount of my money now to like the small business because those are the people that truly make a difference. And these team describe stuff and all that stuff. Yeah, all right, I get it, man. We don't like it, but listen, I'll tell you one thing. I think we'll all attest to this. We were in the city. People were wearing them, buying them again. And wearing them, and even the weird ass colors. So I understand completely why they're stocking their shelves with them. And please, as you watch our show, remember, just because I knock something or Andre knocks something or Leon does or Manolo, it doesn't mean it's not good for somebody. It's always good for somebody.
It's never personal. It's never personal. And the line that Leo used made me kind of sit back and realize he said the original palm tree from Team Describe was designed because he wanted to have something more affordable for people to buy. Because
And that's dope.
the original one that LeBron James wore was $450
That's
retail,
so dope.
and resales for
that's that. You know, you got it. You can't. It reminds me back when Stephon Marbury, if you guys remember, was making those sneakers, right?
Starberries.
Yeah, the Starberries, just to make sure that I like those kinds of stories, man. Whether people find it cool or not, I think it's cool.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right, so then we moved on to Exclusive Fitted, which has 2 locations on Jamaica Ave. We're gonna meld the 2 together because it really is the same thing. It's just there's just 2 different spots on Jamaica Avenue for that. And I got 2 hats there. Did you guys pick up anything at Exclusive?
I grabbed one. Yep.
You want to show it, Andre, or no?
Yes, go ahead.
And then I want to hear Manolo. I want to hear your take on Exclusive Fitted. Oh yeah,
Man,
nice and clean.
Just a red Detroit hat, bro. I have been wanting this hat now for a while. I don't know why. I just wanted a red Detroit hat, and it's just a plain Jane gray bottom.
That's good ass.
That's
stuff.
like
No patch, but it's something I'm aware all the time. It's funny because recently I noticed, I was like, I like the color red, but I don't have a ton of like just red hats. Like majority of my hats are, black, blue, stuff like that. But I don't have like a huge selection of all red hats. And that one sticks out to me. I actually got a few from this trip, but
it's good stuff, dude.
Is that the store where we saw the female collector with the teal hair?
No. That was the one right before that. That was the one where you got the brown angels.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. They had another hat I wanted but they didn't have my size in it. That Pirates hat, the yellow Pirates hat with the big sailor on the side with the black bill, with the solid black P. They didn't have my size. Oh, that store was dope.
Yeah,
that store was dope. I'm terrible with names, but
no. It was a good store.
Play that back. Yeah, Pierre's great with that. So now that you played back what I got from there, you're right. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and this there's 2 hats I got. So I put 2 hats in front of Manolo there. It was a Washington Nationals hat, which was really fucking cool too. But he told me no, I had to pick between the 2, so I went with this one. This Florida Marlins in yellow. It's got a green bottom, right? Like a forest green bottom. Dude, this thing, I don't know, man. Manolo, honestly, I think you and I have very similar taste, to be honest with you, because I like some of these softer colors and these pastel colors. I just like them.
Nice.
It's a nice ass hat.
Man, you showed me that hat. I was like, yeah, get that.
Well,
if you're gonna make me pick, get that.
My best hat in Jamaica Avenue that I bought, in my opinion, was this one. And I don't know, man. There's something about it.
Yeah.
It's a gold LA hat, right? But look at that lavender in the patch, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. Orange. It's like a purple LA.
It's
purple.
Regular gold.
It's not deep.
It's
not
purple.
deep purple though.
This is like the Lakers purple here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then here,
it's the lavender.
Lavender.
But what color is the hat? Orange?
Gold.
No.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's like Laker gold.
It's like
that's why we're upgrading Leon's computer this week.
It looks yellow in some parts and the top looks orange. Maybe I'm tripping out.
Lavender bottom.
It looks great.
Underutilized.
Dude, look at this though, man. That patch, what they did with the lavender, I was like, my God, dude, this thing. And they had this on their site. The problem is you can't really appreciate it until you see it in hand.
That's true.
And Kendrick too. I picked up one of these for Kendrick, who was with us, right? He loved this thing too. Him and I were like, all right, man, we need to get this thing. This thing is fucking incredible.
A lot of these places need to step up the
we talked about that everywhere.
You told them personally?
Oh, every store.
Oh yeah. We talked to everyone.
Stop those pictures. Stop them.
Yeah.
Literally showed them how to take them and all that. Yeah.
And they were very, very receptive to it. So specifically Exclusive Fitted, he was soaking it all in. He's like, well, we do take great pictures for the Instagram outside and these different elements. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but now use that on your website. Stop with the stock photos because it doesn't look good, man. You know, the thing that sets my fitteds apart, aside from their creative abilities, is their photos, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
They take
their model, Benzo, the having that is like
storytelling is great too.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, like having him model all of those hats is perfect. You get just a good feel of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get the youth, you get the bent curve, you get the bent brim, you get the hanging dangly area.
You get a couple of painted fingernails. You know,
you know what I'm saying? My boy's in it.
I love him. I love the kid, man. He's like, I don't give a shit about the haters, man. I'm gonna do what I do.
No, I told him the same thing too, bro. Like one thing that I realized actually when I met him is he's a young kid, bro. Like he's legitimately in high school, and after high school he goes and works every day. Like that's, I don't know. I respect him.
I love that. I love that kid too, man. He's a good
for sure.
Kid. So we ended up going to USA Cap King last, right? And I'm gonna tell you, the funniest part was when we entered. So I'm watching like one of the owners like selling a bunch of beanies to a guy, and the guy's like, "Take $5 off." And the guy behind the counter like, "No," right? And he's right, man. There's a price is the price. If you get into that game with in that area, you're not trading goats here, man. We're selling hats, you know. And the guy's like, "Nah, I'm not doing it." So the customer then calls him cheap, right? And I'm watching it. It's funny to me because New Yorkers they're a different breed, man.
Yeah.
They're a different breed. And it's funny though. It's funny to me because I'm around it all the time. I see it. It's like just funny to me. And then the owner looked at him and said, "No, you're the cheap one. You're complaining about $5. Now get out of my store." I was like, "Holy shit."
Yeah, no, it was lit. That was great.
But the customer's laughing on the way out, right? Because it's just how New Yorkers are, man. It's just the way they are. They don't give a shit, man. It's like there's like this weird language they speak, which is like it's
aggression.
Like, it's like dickhead, but like they all.
I'm gonna just say
It's aggression.
Funny, but it was funny, right? Like the guy was like, "What are you calling cheap, man? You're talking about $5.
Yeah.
Fuck out of my store." But either way, that store is really cool too, man. So
for sure,
you know, that was our second time Andre and I have been in there. And Leon, I felt like I was doing almost like a tribute to you in some of my purchases. So I ended up grabbing this, the old school.
Should have got that, bruh.
Dude, it's
there.
I have it in a black under, but this I just like it, man. It's just plain, man.
Yeah,
I
like
logo.
it. Huh?
That's the toothpaste logo.
I like it though. I needed it for the vault. I don't, you know, I wanted
rare. It comes in gray bottom though.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I picked it up.
That's a good one. I need that.
But I think that store is great too. They have their sons there. I was talking to him a little bit. Really hospitable, great folks. Hat Crawlers just started featuring their stuff on.
They got a website.
Yeah, got a website. Dude, another family business, man. Just trying to do their thing, man.
You know? I grabbed a couple of things from there as well.
What'd you grab? I forgot about that, Andre.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that, man.
No, you're good. Theme of the day, red hats. I don't know why, but this was another one that I've been on the hunt for a while. And ironically, I think Champs just dropped this hat today, but bam, White Sox, red. If y'all watched the reaction, you've seen it. Just 2005 World Series, gray bottom. Can't go bad with that. You know, it's a White Sox hat. And the other thing, I saw this hat actually from USA Cap King, was the first people I saw post this. And I was like, bro, I have to get that. I'm not the biggest fan of the timeline hats because I love the timeline hats. I just hate that they don't have a logo in the middle. But bro, this one, I'm going to wear this. This Phillies, bro.
Yeah.
Mine just came in from Lids today.
Bro.
I bought that during our show on Saturday.
Yeah, bro.
Pierre, maybe I don't know what transition we were in, what store we were going, but
I know where we were going. We were going from Sportsworld to Exclusive Fitted.
As I was crossing the street, I was just spending $175 because of Pierre. As I was crossing the street,
but you
he's
got
like, "Oh yeah, that's on Liz for $31." I'm like,
"You got 5 hats out of it. That's only 3 hats
so
at other stores."
And I'm like, "Wait a minute, there's a bunch of them, Pierre. Which ones came?" Because I forgot which ones already came out.
Right.
He told me I bought all of them. Like, let me just get off $31. Let me get all of them.
Yeah, I just had the Phillies come in today. It was the Phillies, Milwaukee, Red Sox, Tigers, Blue Jays, and there's one more. I don't remember.
Detroit.
I said Detroit already.
Oh.
I don't remember, but they all came in today.
How did it fit? Dre, what size is yours?
Half.
Mine
they're wool. Good. Well, mine is wool. I don't know.
They're wool. They're all wool.
Yeah, so.
Well, I hope. Well, you know what? I'm lying. I tried on the 3/4 at the store, but I didn't buy it in the store. I bought it off Lids. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're good. They're good. They're great hats, man.
They really are.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hitting Manolo up for a Red Sox. I need something that's going to match my timeline hat now. So.
Oh yeah, the prototype. Yeah,
So
I got you.
I panicked and I bought my Blue Jay one from USA Cap King.
Good shit.
No, we already ordered one for you though. TJ did.
Oh, then maybe it was something else I ordered. But I ordered something from USA Cap King. I got the Yankee. They had a pink hat, Yankee 99. I ended up getting it so I can
With the purple NY.
White, so I can match my mom's because Angelo got me one last year, so all pink New York hat, and I can finally match it now. So
nice.
Dre, we tripping not buying that Yankee, bro.
Yeah, probably.
You don't even you remember what I'm talking about? The pink with the purple NY with that 99, but the 99 had like 3 shades of pink.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got the calmer version. It's just like I think it's like regular color 99 and then white at the front.
I'm out on this Yankee bullshit. So all right. So listen, then we were done, man. We were done. We headed back. We had a great conversation on the way back. I mean, listen, it's always great to get together with a bunch of dudes and just talk hats and sports and clothing. It was just good, man. And it was awesome, man. I mean, I can't wait until we can do it again. You know, and listen, we've got a lot more planned. There's a lot more spots in Brooklyn still to hit. There's a lot more places that we still have on our list here. And I also, next time Manolo comes back, I want to make sure we hit all the right and some other stores that have some crossover appeal. And I also want to hit, when we go to Philly, we got to make sure Manolo's with us. We're going to go hit up Mitchell and Ness.
Y'all drive to Philly?
Oh, I can drive to Philly. Yeah. From here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
a couple hours.
Anytime. I can, you know, I work from home.
Yeah.
I can jump on a flight.
No, we got
y'all remember the first time I flew up, Dre was like, oh shit, you were serious.
Oh no.
Bro.
Well, you know what we'll do though? When we do that one, I want to get Neil Beck.
Yeah.
My boy Neil. You know what? Neil swears up and down. And I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna let Neil have it. He swears he has a better hat jersey matchup than me. Now the thing about Neil is he has more jerseys than me. Neil probably got about 3,000 jerseys. I'm only at about 300. He has more jerseys, but his matchup game is not right. He think it's right, but it's not. You know, Neil, my boy Neil.
All right, so Manolo, before we wrap up here, right?
Right.
I'm putting this out there. I'm gonna have you and Neil select your 10 best jersey hat hooks. And we're gonna do a battle.
Okay, they tried to get me to battle him in the jersey groups already on Facebook.
Yeah.
But
so you won't do it?
I'll do it. I'll do it for the views for the vault. Here's the thing. His matchup is a sports fan matchup.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like with sneakers. There's certain people I want to battle because our tastes are too different. And that's how I feel about Neil.
All right, so we don't have to do it. So let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's not make it a battle.
Yeah.
Let's make it a collaborative top 10 of each of them, okay?
Yeah. Because he's a sports fan. So he's like, if he has the on-field hat with the on-field jersey, he's like,
you were telling me to shut up about all my sports talk. So you're right. I get where you're coming from. You're like, Pierre, I don't give a damn about the team or the patch. All I want is an outfit. I get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
Likes the patch. If the patch and the logo matches, and
exactly.
All right. So Manolo, are you comfortable with that though? We set it up.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that, man. That'd be badass. All right.
Fact.
Or listen, maybe we do that on your channel.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that because we got to build up Manolo's channel too. So
for sure,
why don't we do that? We'll go over there. We'll set this up, and then we'll have that on your channel.
That'd be beautiful.
To help build that because that would be fantastic.
Thank you. That'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. And we got to make sure we're spreading the love and the impact here. So
thanks, man.
With that, guys, this was a fantastic trip. I want to thank Andre. I want to thank Manolo. I want to thank Kendrick as well, who's not on with us. I loved my time with Kendrick as well. Great dude. Leon, we did this. We wanted to make you jealous, and it's.
I'm jealous.
I know.
As soon as that border opens up,
Leon, I can't wait to meet you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You guys won't be able to get rid of me. So
Nah, we're gonna have a good time. So we'll arrange it all so we get the most bang for our buck. We'll get as many people up here as we can to make this happen. But guys, this was fantastic. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I look forward to those trips more than you guys know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Andre and I have become. I mean, this is our thing now.
Yeah. No, this is
circuit.
It's like we're completely into our girlfriends, but this is like our date day. You know, it's like date day. You know, we meet up and I've got a drink ready for him. It's cool,
Yep.
you know, and we have a date day. You know,
it's lit every time, man. It's great.
Yeah,
every time.
It's been fucking awesome. All right, guys.
Hey, on some real shit though.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off here.
No, it's okay.
But you guys, we got to do a video about you guys' local sneaker spots that stepping their hat games up. Dre took us.
To Ebb and Lynn's, man.
Oh man.
What's the other spot?
Yeah,
yo, I was like,
Concepts has hats too.
Yeah,
like,
Chance just got
Eblin's, Expressions, and Sneaker Junkies both.
Well, we can go to Jimmy Jazz too.
Yep.
Y'all Jimmy Jazz be
all the
lit,
right
'cause
got shoes, right?
Whack. We don't have any of that stuff here. You're not going in anywhere and get it. Hell, you could barely get a gray bottom.
Well, luckily you're just a flight away, Manolo.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And next time, this is gonna be fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
We need to make a weekend of just doing crazy shit and eating, man. I want to eat.
Oh yeah, we ain't even talk about the food. I understand this is a hat show, but come on, like Pierre, like stop that shit, bro.
Yeah, the Italian.
Okay, we're done with hats. We're moving on. So
Yeah.
Pierre, we're starving. We're in Queens, and Pierre's like, "Damn, y'all want to eat now or do like?" Because if we eat now, we're gonna have to deal with traffic and shit. We was like, fuck it, we can wait another 45 minutes to an hour and get back. So I don't even think it took that long to get back. So Pierre's like, yo, I got this spot we can go to. It's right up the street from where I used to live. What was the name of it, Pierre?
Remos.
So me and Kendrick, that's my business partner. We love, that's what we do. When we travel, we eat. We don't care how much it costs. We want to eat something that we don't have back at home here in Atlanta. So Pierre took us to this Italian spot. Andre's always ordering weird shit. This fool orders
I got a sandwich.
the damn chicken parm sandwich. Like, what the fuck? Pierre orders the chicken parm. And it looks like a regular human being chicken parm. Andre
I got that on a bread.
Parm, throw it in the hoagie. Give me the parm.
It makes sense.
Hoagie. Me and Kendrick, we're looking at the menu. We're seeing pastas and shit. And that's what we end up ordering.
That's the happiest Manolo was the whole time.
That pizza's an appetizer.
We got a pie with fucking clams and shrimp. We don't have clam and shrimp pies here.
Bro, they ate the whole fucking thing.
They demolished that pizza.
Man, I had sun-dried tomatoes on it and fresh, I don't know what the hell. Artichokes. Man, come on. Clams, shrimp, sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes.
See, now I'm getting jealous.
Listen, man. Listen, don't let anybody tell you. Don't let anybody tell you. And I know this is going to be unpopular. I say, don't let anybody tell you New York has the best pizza on the planet.
Oh yeah, I already know that.
Connecticut does.
Yeah, that's what my brother was telling me. He's like, forget the shopping, whatever. He's like, nah, Connecticut pizza. Everyone says it's the best in the world. So
man,
Connecticut, then Rhode Island, then NY.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that assessment too.
Because the thing is, people be not realizing, like, I'm not saying NY don't have Italians, but bro, listen, what I'm telling you, the town that I live in is Italy, and it's 1980. All right, it's never changed. It's big ass hair, 4-finger rings, and big ass gold everywhere you go, and names on your earrings and names on your chain, all of that shit. That's where I live. So yes, we got the best pizza next to Connecticut, but I'm from Connecticut, so
what we're good for then? Bagels?
No, listen, their pizza. You know what New York's good for? Honestly, they have the best food on the planet as a whole. So like you can go all over
anything.
Anything. You can get anything.
And you don't, not this chain bullshit. Every street you go,
different.
It's all cool, like mom and pop type places or one-off. It's great. They have the best food holistically, but
that's how Toronto is, because we don't have one thing that we shine at, but whatever flavor you want, you can get it.
Well, when you come, Leon, we're gonna hit Frank Pepe's in New Haven, and I'm gonna make sure we're gonna have to. The key is getting there like right at opening, so you're not there when the line builds up.
Okay.
But trust me, man,
I'm more excited about the food than about the hats. To be quite honest.
I got an idea. Next time we link and we eat, we should definitely vlog it. But this is what we should do. We should ask the waitress or the waiter, what's the nastiest thing on the menu? And we should order it and we should all try it.
I'm fine with that.
I
mean, we got the blogger of all bloggers. We can get Brunch Boys involved, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And he'll probably get us. He'll probably tell us to get on some pretty good spots too.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy don't play around with food.
No, that guy doesn't fuck around, man. Well, listen, guys, this was a lot of fun. We got to wrap it up because I think we can go all day, man.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah. So let's do this. Let's there's gonna be more to come. We got the vlog videos coming. I know Manolo's gonna have some on his channel. I know Munfu's working through ours for our channel. But again, I want to say this before I hand it off to Leon to end the show is, please, man, go and give Manolo and his channel go subscribe.
Appreciate it, man.
This guy's personality is infectious, is incredible. I can't think of a better person to support out here. So make sure you go out there and subscribe. I love this guy, man. He's like, God, man, I've met some of my best friends in the hat community, man. And it's been fantastic. But with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yep. Make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe, and get ready for our channel to turn into a food vlogging channel. Until next time, stay fitted. We out, guys. Peace.
See you, everybody.
Peace.